Hey guys, glad you're joining me. I've decided let's clean this disgusting kitchen before I start anything else. My daughter is up taking a bath, so I can get started unloading the dishwasher, just putting things away so that I can start cleaning up everything from yesterday's spaghetti dinner. Eh, those I'm finding out didn't quite make it, so they're going to get a redo. I don't hand wash, I just put it in there twice if it needs to be, because I'm a bit of a domestic disaster. I'm quite okay with that actually. All right, I just kicked the dishwasher closed, just putting in a few things of silverware, and we're all set. Gathering up all of the cloths, dish towels, and things to put in the laundry. I've just pulled out the trash. It's much easier to do if it's just sitting out instead of underneath the cabinet there. That's full, so tying that up. I'm running that outside. I did throw away some bananas. They were overripe, and so the kitchen smelled of stale spaghetti and overripe bananas. So it's a treat this morning. Washing my hands after I take out the trash. And then, y'all, just watch this crazy failure. So I have these gloves, super cute, love them. They match my kitchen and everything. But when my hands are wet, they won't go in there. So I just threw them. I threw them away completely. And we'll try something else. I'm gathering up everything, smallest to largest, to put those in there. Not a lot of pre-rinsing going on. I don't wash the dishes before I wash the dishes, and if I have to run it twice, I'll do that because that's the dishwasher's job, not mine. So I put a tiny little glass in there, limoncello glass. My daughter had a play date yesterday. Her little girlfriend came over and said to my daughter, "Can I try some of your Coca-Cola?" The baby is like 11 years old, and she'd never had Coke before. So we fixed her a tiny, basically, I gave her a shot glass because I'm an amazing parent. I gave her a shot glass of Coca Cola, and yeah, she liked that. So the girls had bottles of bottles of Coke with their dinner last night. Ooh, that's all that spaghetti sauce that I dumped in there. Trying to get all that red stuff out of there. That giant restaurant bus pan behind me is full of dirty dishes also. And you'll see I'm just going to leave those there until the dishwasher's ready to be unloaded and reloaded because I don't want to do I still don't I'm not going to hand wash all of those. I'll just do everything else and then finish the kitchen when that part is ready. Yep, scrubbing down the counters. I usually just use dish soap and water. If it needs something else, I'll do it. But nope, soap and water for my body, soap and water for my clothes, soap and water for my counters, soap and water for my dishes. Um, I'm pretty low maintenance like that. I don't have lots of different kinds of cleaners. Just drying that off a little bit, putting my tea kettle back on the stove eye there. And when I disappear, I do have a few like small appliance things that go underneath the island. The island actually has cabinets on both sides, which I'm really quite grateful for. So those little small appliance things, the blender, the George Foreman grill, whatnot, all go in there. Taking care of the placemats. That's just an all-purpose cleaner. It's the only cleaner I think that lives inside my kitchen. I love that Lazy Susan. I think I'll get back to that shortly, but I gotta clear off that island first. Those things I'm taking care of now, they were on the counter, but they're not dirty. The girls made slime yesterday, so I gave them some containers. for their slime, and they ended up not using them, so put those away. Just scrubbing down the counter, again, just dish soap and water. I do love my giant island in my kitchen. It's actually one of the major reasons I chose this house was I wanted a kitchen island with seating, with bar seating, because I don't typically sit at the table. We will only sit at the bar, and I actually got rid of my table entirely when I moved into the house, so we only have bar seating. Putting my Lazy Susan back. The thing in the back of that is a glass full of straws with different stripes and chevrons and polka dots on it. Bit of a struggle because that cabinet's not organized at all, so getting things back in there was challenging. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Let's tidy something up soon.